Howdy neighbors, it's Sakotumi, also known as Casboy, and welcome to Samhain. Happy Samhain, blessed Samhain, all of those things. And I've got this newbie. Hi, RC.
Hello. Happy Halloween, blessed Samhain, or whatever you're celebrating today. Just celebrate today, if anything.
Just celebrate today. Hey, cool gamer, are you a bot? I get the impression that you're a bot.
He's a long-term bot. If he, she, they are a bot. If any long-term,
Because they both posted instantaneous on both of my YouTube channels.
Oh, well, I do the same thing. Just because I'm just being me.
I'm not mad. Their interaction is super helpful.
What if Cool Gamer was a bot, like some advanced AI that got loose and it's just kind of floating around YouTube, trying to be a writer, or is a writer? I don't know. What do you do, Cool Gamer? Do you have anything published? I've never asked that. Shit, I've known them for years.
Yeah.
I keep going to him, but the blue male kind of do.
Oh, hello, Izumi. I have The Nightmare Before Christmas on TV in the background. That was cool.
Comfort movie.
I sang Simply Meant to Be for my friend who I was renewing their marriage vows.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I sang some Nightmare Before Christmas as part of their sermon.
Which song? Which song?
Simply Meant to Be.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part. Oh. That's a good song.
I thought it was fitting.
I either watched that movie around Halloween or Christmas. Never both. I don't know.
Never both.
Because it's one of the few movies that's like interchangeable, I think.
I do not. No, they are not mutually exclusive. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you could be both a Halloween and Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's interchangeable. It's like one of the only ones too. I mean, what other horror Christmas movies are there? Gremlins, kind of. It's more of a comedy.
There are tons.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Rare Exports is probably my favorite.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, if you get the opportunity, I strongly recommend it.
I'm off tonight.
I think it was on Shudder. I think.
Inside's a Christmas movie from France, but we already watched that.
I'm trying to remember it.
The pregnant woman with the pregnant woman, Christmas Eve overnight, the crazy woman trying to get in and cut the baby out of her and succeeds. Spoilers.
Oh, right, with the scissors and yeah. Okay.
I like how everyone else is all quiet and afterwards you're like, it was okay. That's why we're friends.
Okay. So I have this ritual that I'm going to walk you guys through. If I can get my mouse working. Ancestor veneration is an umbrella term for beliefs and practices that spiritually connect us with those who have gone before us. These beliefs and practices are found in cultures around the world. Honoring our ancestors helps us feel grounded in our own histories, but it also reminds us that we are connected through our ancestors to the rest of the web of life all humans, animals, plants, fungi, and so on. Once we have developed that relationship through ritual and reflection, we can begin to ask for their blessing. And they will begin to offer us guidance, helping us make better decisions to benefit the generations that are to come. As you begin working on your relationship with your ancestors, there are several things you are likely to encounter. Uh, Coincidences, synchronicities, I'm trying, and dreams. These will increase in frequency and weirdness. Typically, they should be pleasant and rewarding. A chance meeting that leads you to a new opportunity, a coincidence that reminds you of a happy childhood memory with your grandfather, a dream that prompts you to call your mother right away when she's about to call you. It's good to pay attention to these, especially when they delight you. But it's also important not to pay too much attention to any particular sign. It's easy for people on the magical path to go down that rabbit hole of synchronicity, and that can lead to obsession, paranoia, or worse, becoming insufferably boring at parties. Also, saying hi to the chat. Hi, Rita,
Hi, Rita.
who is getting ready for her stream. I'm super hyped. Hi, Eva.
Yeah.
It is good to see you guys.
Everybody streamed today.
What about a stream today?
I said everybody is streaming today.
Yes, everybody is streaming today. But this is Miranda's first.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's observing, like, wow, like I'm getting like notifications left and right on my phone for everybody. Starting in 30, like, wow. I'll get them numbers in today.
The kiddo has a fever, so there's no school tomorrow for Eva as well.
Health comes soon and fast.
Of course, I just put chocolate in my mouth, and now I intend to speak. Better hurry up and eat it. I'm groggy and tired, and so I think I have whatever he has too. I'm so bummed my Halloween is ruined. Oh. It doesn't have to be ruined. You're here with us.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Beauty and the Beast.
Which one?
I know. I'm pretty sure I'm the Beast.
If someone else calls you Beast, I'll rip
it. Jenna is also over at HK Darkwoods. I also have HK Darkwoods things going. It's just muted.
I popped in, I think.
We put a fire pit in the driveway normally. But with the illness and the cold temperatures, not this year. Well, I've got this fire who is paused. Hold on. Are you still watching? Yes, I am still watching.
Turn it up. I'm still cold.
I liked it better when it was like right behind me, you know, when I was in the living room.
You need to get it in a higher place where it looks like the flames dancing over your head.
I know. Which is kind of what it did when I was downstairs. There are houses that give chili and hot cocoa and things, but I'm cold in my warm house, so I'm staying in. Way.
It's snowing in Chicago today.
Damn.
Not surprising. I mean, usually it rains in Halloween, but whatever. Yeah, it's 32 degrees. Wow, it's actually pretty cold for Halloween. I'll get that. People are
It's
crying all day about it.
Wah.
I know, like people lived in this part of the world their whole lives, decades, and they still want to cry when it gets cold and cry when it's hot.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same way here.
Uh,
All right. Um, oh, hold on. The walk to the bus stop this morning was 29 degrees.
Good God.
F that. There's been snow on the ground for over a week here at 23 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I went to grab my garbages from the street this morning, and like I was just in my sweats and my just thin hoodie, and I was like, "Oh crap, we're too late! I'm still out here." Ran and got it. Wind blasted me.
And Izumi says, you just need an 80-inch TV for behind you. And I have one. It's downstairs. It's in my living room. But I'm trying not to use the living room as my studio, even though it looks best on camera.
Nothing wrong with up here where you're at.
Just saying.
You have the fire on your shoulder. It's like your
I have
evil
the
side
fire over my shoulder.
telling you to do evil things, and I guess it burned the angel on the other side because it's not there.
Yeah, I don't have a devil and an angel. They don't. They're both Buddhas. This is a fine background too. Oh, thank you. Very cool. You have a private space for your studio. Yes. Yes, it is. It's very cool. I have to agree. But where is the white conch angel then? Ah, my goodness is not comparative to Kronk.
Crunk.
Lol. So back to the subject at hand. As you begin working on your relationship with your ancestors, these are the things you are likely to encounter. The coincidences and the dreams and stuff like that. Also, a shift in your relationship with your living family. Hi, Nia.
Hey, Nia. I don't know what. Sorry, go ahead.
No, after you.
We were talking about the whole ancestor thing earlier. I mean, I'm like second generation northerner to a bunch of poor dirt farming hicks from the Smoky Mountains in Alabama. What the hell I got to say to them and them to me? Boy, you writing all that devil stuff, boy.
Conjure. Conjure is God fueled. Like, yeah, Appalachian conjure and Rocky Mountain conjure. Oh, and Evo was just in the Smokies.
It's beautiful up there. I'll admit.
I love the Smokies. They're one of my favorite spots.
I've gone up there quite a few times for my life and made it smokier.
Yeah, it's very cool. Appalachian man. Yep.
I'm wild.
I have a whole book on Appalachian conjure. It is complex because it's like native things, but it's white God-fearing man, like taking Native American things and making it their own paradigm, which is really weird. My daughter lives in Knoxville.
Knoxville's a cool town.
Oh, and Nia was in the Smokies 3 weeks ago.
That's awesome. I like it. I mean, Nashville's cool. I'm not a country music person, but now like it's starting to boom with more music down there. Like it's getting hopping. Not to mention, then there's Memphis, Tennessee, the barbecue. Yeah, good state.
Yeah.
Too bad there isn't much work down there unless you got like some kind of huge skilled trade.
Let's see. A shift in your relationship with your family. The spirit world is like a mirror. Everything you do is reflected there somewhere. As you reach backward, your ancestors, including the strongest, most loving, sometimes millennia removed from the present, reach forward. And then fingertips meet, the generations in between fall in line. As the whole collective heals itself, you'll notice your living family changing as well. You don't need to tell family members about the ancestor veneration practice for them to benefit from it, but I have found that politely asking your relatives about the people they knew and loved and who came before can be a profound experience. Babysitter as their full-time job.
That's cool.
I can respect that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with kids, and you can trust me to watch your kid. You just might walk away with a wider outlook on the world, questioning things. You might not like that.
More information about your ancestors and their cultures will likely find its way to you. This is not necessarily something you need to seek out. You'll randomly find genealogical information, flyers for dance classes, and used cookbooks in the strangest places. If you are starting with less information about your ancestors than you would like, trust that anything truly important for you to know will find its way to you. Remember, you're not in this alone. Your ancestors have your back. A ritual to reconnect with your ancestors.
But not so much after all the shit I was just talking.
Her and her guy do it together. They have 4 of their own, but there's 6 to 8 there every visit. Oh, damn. That's bonkers. So this ritual is designed especially for individuals who are hoping to start an ancestor veneration practice for the first time or have not honored their ancestors in a long time. It is designed to invite your ancestors to draw near to you. Before performing this ritual, you may wish to put together a list of the names of your ancestors going back as far back as you can remember. This list should include your direct ancestors, that is, your biological mother and father, and their biological mothers and fathers, and so on. You may also include other ancestors, including anyone who nurtured you for a significant amount of time, especially when you were a child. Obtain a white candle. This can be any kind of candle, a glass encased 7-day candle from a grocery store, a Shabbat candle, a tea light. I have 3 candles burning right now. It's the one that's actually visible. It can be scented or electric if that's what you have on hand. Along with the candle, get a nice loaf of unsliced bread and a bottle of either wine or spring water, depending on what you like to drink. Fast for at least an hour. Then take your candle to a quiet place in your home. The kitchen or the dining room are ideal, and if you need to wait until the evening for the bustle of the day to calm down in those areas, it'll be worth it. If you have a family or roommates who are also interested in ancestor veneration, you can invite them to come with you. Take a moment to breathe. Then light your candle. I had a burrito, but it was the first time I ate since yesterday afternoon. Unintentional fasting. Oops.
Burrito.
Burrito.
Chili.
I know. Here we go. Through the love of the first mother and the first father, I remember my ancestors. I remember them in joy and sorrow. I remember that this is air is the air they breathed, and this bread is the bread they ate, and that this wine or water is the wine or water that they drink. Now, if you feel comfortable doing so, you can read the list of names that you have prepared. After you recite each name, say a short prayer for their soul. There are several of these out there. For example, may she rest in peace, peace be among him or upon him, stuff like that. Oh, hi, Jessa. You can. I'm just gonna put this warning up there. So I will start your post. And as soon as we are done with this thing, if you all ever want me to peep your family tree when I activate Ancestry.com, I enjoy it quite a lot. I'm not in the mind at the moment, though. So groggy. Yeah, I think everybody's been hibernating today. I keep picking this up like there's something in it.
Calm down.
Smoky Mountain Man. Emphasis on smoky.
Emphasized.
Now, if you feel comfortable doing so, you can have the list of names. Now, I keep a list of the names all the time because I think of the dead daily, usually twice a day. So ancestry and friends and stuff like that, people that I've known, I usually pray for their reincarnation, as it were. Yeah. After you say each name, say a short prayer. Take the bread and hold it in your hands. Pray for nourishment. We pray that we will always have the resources we need so that our body can handle the work we are called to do. Now rip off a small piece of bread and put it on a plate before the candle. Don't use a knife. This isn't the time for weapons. Rip off pieces for anyone who is joining you and one for yourself. Now take the water or wine. Pray for inspiration. We pray for clear words, clear vision, and clear purpose. Yeah, I guess it depends on how much wine you ingest, huh? Pour in a glass and leave it before the candle with the piece of bread. Serve some of the drink to anyone who is joining you and to yourself. You can drink out of individual cups or a shared cup or even pass the bottle around depending on what kind of mood you're in. Relax and enjoy the gentle flow and gentle glow of the candle. Some people see shapes when they gaze at a candle for a long time. Perhaps you will see something in the flame or the melted wax, or perhaps a strange thought will occur to you, unlike any you had had before. Whatever you see or feel is appropriate. And then, if you're anything like me, I would write it in a journal or share it with my companions. Also, hi, doll. So good to see you. And Eva said,
Muted doll. Sorry. Muted myself again.
Indeed. I haven't had many people to lose. I'm kind of in the same boat. My dad's the only one left. If there is a place, day, and time I may possibly see S with his friends in any place here, any description of it, we are both in the same area of a small city. I cannot nail down a place. I also don't spy on people.
I only do it if I'm people gazing.
So that was a ritual to connect with your ancestors. And
How
I
far back?
will start throwing cards.
How far back do you know your ancestry?
1601? No, we go back even longer than that. I think that's when the German family came stateside.
See, my dad's side, or whatever came from Europe, whether it be Celt, Norse, or whatever, came like in the Mayflower days and hooked up with the Cherokee women up, or men or women up in the Smokies. My mom's side, I don't know anything past my grandparents' parents. Like they could have been necromancers, and I wouldn't be surprised. I always think like whenever you don't have much knowledge of your history, like there's something dark there they're trying to bury. Maybe I just read too much Lovecraft. Digression.
So if you want a tarot reading, just say so in the chat, and I will address you in order of posting.
So if I might ask, why not the love, death, and pregnancy?
Because then that becomes death magic, which I only use death magic in very specific situations. Love magic is mind control, which I don't like. And pregnancy, if something happens to the baby, I don't want to be held responsible.
Right. Have you ever seen love magic work? I've you can never tell like fully, but at the same time, like I think I have.
I have seen it work once, and he became obsessed, and it was bad news for everybody.
Yeah, same thing this guy, but she was using voodoo, I guess.
So I don't like love spells.
Yeah. Yucky, toxic.
Genie-esque rules. Yeah. Maybe a reading would be good for me. Yeah. I need guidance, but I can't read tarot myself because I can't see. I would think runes that are carved would be really good for you because they're tactile. That's how many 15th great grandparents you have. Oh. I have 477, I think, is as far back as we go. I like my SEA persona is actually one of my ancestors. Magdalena Naoma van der Rotterdam. Because in medieval times, the Germans actually had a letter called a thorn. Now they don't know how to make the sound anymore. Sometimes those who seek readings around love, death, or pregnancy lean too heavily on the reads. Yeah, that's true. I also don't do these readings. For self-protection, as well as the protection of the people that you would be reading for sure. I did use my runes and I got the answer. Oh, and the answer I got was unencouraging. Yeah, not encouraging. But since I am so deep in my emotions, my own self ratings are never going to be accurate. Oh, I got you. Okay, well, we started with Jenna. Let me see if I can pull out this sub desk. I'm going to shuffle it one more time. I'm going to cut it. Going to do a 3-card reading. 5 of coins, 4 of coins, 7 of cups reversed. So if I am not looking at the book and I am looking at these cards right out of the gate, you are seeking help, or rather you're asking for help, but help is right there. You could help each other, but you are ships passing in the night. The money miser, greed, and being stingy. And then this should be inverted. Sorry. Means there are lots of distractions in your life right now. So focusing on any one of those things seems next to impossible right now. Is there any of these that you would like to look into further? I wish I had another camera. Can I aim my thing down? Ah, I can. It is my lap, but here are some cards. So your 5 of coins has to do with the Empress, and the 3 of coins, your 4 of coins is the 4 of swords reversed and the Queen of Swords, which kind of makes sense. And then the 7 of cups is temperance reversed and death reversed. Oh. So if I am reading this without the book, and maybe the book is more diplomatic than I am, I kind of hit the gong. Yeah. So the Empress is probably you. The 3 of coins is I'm yeah. I'd rather cups, coins. The 3 of coins represents learning from one another. The fierce Banja Kri and Banja Krini teach their apprentice how to become a shaman. They are demanding teachers, but their student is dedicated. All three put in hard work that pays off with the success of a new generation. So, studying, growth, collaboration, success, and recognition. You are coming back from a rest. You are ready to kind of put the axe to the grindstone, as it were. So you have like this influx of energy. It is making you kind of stingy with your money, but you are able to kind of discern what is bullshit and what is not, and kind of being discerning about it. Your distractions, you don't really have the patience to execute any of these ideas, and because of it, you are kind of like hitting this stagnated place. So you're not growing like you would like to. Does any of that make sense? The draw makes sense. Yeah. But the school thing, the study thing, whatever that means. Oh, Miranda says that she loves runes. I used them years before tarot. I found the runes. Oops. I used them before tarot. I found the runes easier to use. Yeah. There are fewer of them, for one. Even reversed. I've only ever had one set of tarot. It was gifted to me once when I mentioned wanting to try it, and they were. There are a lot of schools of thought regarding tarot, and the idea that you must be given your deck is definitely one that carries. I mean, I grew up with it.
Be given your first deck?
I still buy my own sometimes, but they're usually art decks rather than usable tarot decks. Kip gave me this one actually.
Can I get an unrelated opinion?
Yeah.
So making that chili tonight, right? That's super hot, amazing chili. I also have a package of beef hot dogs. Do you think I should go with chili dogs tonight, or save that for later, another night?
No, you should.
Big bowl.
You should totally have chili dogs with this chili that you're making.
All right.
You should totally chili dog it up.
I'm gonna do some chili dogs for Halloween with a big bowl of ice cream because I have no candy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I have a special connection with the runes, and my set was a gift from my writing mentor, so it's very special. Yeah, they didn't give me any time to get my own set, so I had tarot before I knew about the gifted tarot thing. But my recent reading was not ideal. I am entangled in my own bad emotions, so I know I need an outside perspective. Okay, I'm going to shuffle again.
It seems like it's a big thing nowadays. We're just so wrapped up in our own chambers of whatever's eating at us, and we're kind of set in this mode where like we're supposed to care about everything that's going on in this ever decaying world, and it's like empathy overload. And then you got your own shit to deal with.
I'm going to cut this deck. And here we go, doll. Temperance.
Oh, I dropped a link for her book. Go ahead,
Oh,
do your
really?
thing. I'm gonna go do that.
Oh, okay.
I'll do the plugging.
Now, usually when I see all cards inverted, I think of the cards as facing you guys. So, yeah. So this is technically the first card, second card, third card. King of Swords. Da-da-da. The King of Swords represents wisdom enhanced by power. The griffin is a noble and intelligent creature soaring over land and sea, a symbol for peace, perseverance, and judgment. He is just as likely as the Queen of Swords to cut through the bullshit. Of course, you can't see them. It is okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. That's Doll's book. Go and get it. 15 minutes till trick-or-treating starts for Eva. Going to make sure the fam is set. Okie dokie.
Well, those kids show up with their greedy hands. I saw a video. This guy who was not giving out candy, he was chucking 2 liters at the kids, getting them free 2 liters.
The King of Coins represents stability and faithfulness. The world turtle is strong enough to support the weight of others' hopes and dreams. He may not be an active participant in their lives, but he is always dependable, slow, and steady. And then Temperance, which is more than just patience, moderation, etc. Temperance is about balance and meditation. It is being mutable, recognizing when to change with the times and when to change the situation itself. The Bodhisattva, long ass name that I cannot pronounce. Identities are fluid, but their goodwill remains constant. Moderation, harmony, purpose, good influence, reconciliation. So I don't think it's a King of Swords, King of Coins, Temperance. Hello, Dee. You are added to my queue. I will get to you in just a moment. I will write them down. King of Swords, King of Coins, Temperance. And I haven't gone into any of those cards, so actually I'm kind of curious. Are you the king? Are you the king? King of Wands. Ace reversed. Knight of Coins. Page of Cups. Lots of people. But also 10 of Swords. So you say when people ask you how you are doing, you say that you are fine. You probably aren't fine. There's quite a bit of stagnation sort of happening, slow and I don't want to say that it's outright stagnation. I want to say it's like slow and steady wins the race sort of mentality. Oh, Rita wants one too. Okay. Dee, I am not talking to you just yet. I am finishing up another reading. Yeah. So I think your book is going to be a big deal, and you're going to be wise around the money with your book coming in. But you have the skill set, you know. Page of Cups is kind of like the Fool, in that you should be willing to take risks. And you might have a big decision to make, and you might make the right decision. All right, D.
Do you hunt vampires, D?
Vampire Hunter D.
Wait, no, that's thousands of years in the future. He ain't around yet. Never mind.
All right. I'm going to shuffle it one more time, and then I'm going to cut it.
You rock, doll.
You're very welcome, doll.
I'm just noticing that pentagram dress formation. That's really cool. Look at you, fancy, fancy.
9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 3 of Swords. And again, they're all reversed, so they're all facing you. You are in a bad place. This is a time of studying. Are you graduating school? Or are you going to school and celebrating that? You are also a tired person who doesn't want to do much of anything. Growth is not your priority, that's for sure. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords represents youthful intelligence, bluntness, cynicism, defensiveness, sullenness, and all talk. Cynicism, defensiveness, sullenness, and all talk. So it seems that your broken heart is making it hard for you to not be in survivor mode, and it's made you kind of bitter. But someone is celebrating like steadiness, and they're coming back into their energy to do so, and yeah. Sometimes it's considered a wedding, but it might be a graduation party? Question mark? What are you sad about? Queen of Wands. Always with the wands. Is it a girl? Has a girl broken your heart, Dee? You're in it for the long haul and she's not?
Yeah, it does happen.
I would focus on the school.
I would agree because as much as love, romance, and all that nonsense can be, it's also a distraction.
It certainly can be.
A very insane distraction that you don't know why you're doing it. You're just a crazy human ape.
And there are a lot of wands cards that are like warriors that are in various states of not fighting. Like like they're waiting for the next blow, or they're waiting for like 7 melee fighters to come at them at once while you're backed up against a cliff. Like wands cards are kind of bitchy like that. Think of it as like yang, like yin and yang. Yang is, yay, it's sun and it's fire and it's happiness and or rage. A lot of times rage. Yeah, Dee, I don't know if you caught any of that, Dee.
Nah, all that sounds way familiar. Not just recently, but just through aspects of life. Just that
Yeah.
it's a hard thing to get pulled away from too, to distract yourself because you get just caught in that cycle of misery. Just like especially like a broken heart. Yeah,
Yeah.
it could
Getting
be.
through a broken heart is some bullshit.
It's fucking unique, very unique. Well, I think it all comes down to deep betrayal, deep intimate betrayal. And Ava's back.
I'm going to do Rita next.
I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I'll even do it the legit way. That's posting.
It's a good night for it.
I know it's been a long, interesting day. Dropped a new story, chilling,
Yeah.
hanging with my bud. Wow, we've been hanging out all freaking day.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I want to die.
All right. I'm going to star your post so I remember to come back to you. Gonna cut this in threes. All right, Rita. The moon, temperance, Queen of Cups reversed. Overbearing mother. Having the patience to deal with an overbearing mother. I'm sorry, Eva. Did you say that you wanted a reading? I'm looking, but I'm not seeing them.
Could it be like one of the other stream you're doing on your other channel?
What do you mean?
Well, I noticed like posting from StreamYard, it goes through your Witchy channel,
Yes, it does.
but you're dual streaming.
I am triple streaming. The only thing is that it's streaming to a private group.
Oh.
Which is retarded. So I couldn't like invite people to. It makes a new group. it doesn't even allow you to like post in a group that you already moderate.
Right. That is retarded. Hopefully, I didn't get you struck by saying it twice now. Well, you said it first.
Oh, Jessa. Jessa is still around. I wasn't sure if I'd be away when my turn came around, but I'm down for a reading. Okay.
We all want to be read.
Yeah.
We're all books of blood. We're open
So
and we're
what
red.
is mysterious? That strength, that energy of coming back after a rest. Kind of think of it as the romantic, was it Lancelot? I think Lancelot was the romantic one. And the Queen of Cups reversed, Nine of Coins, and Two of Coins reversed. So, an overbearing mother who everything is falling apart on. And it takes patience to deal with. And that thing that is giving you strength and energy is that Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a messenger. Hullabaloo is kind and gentle while also willing to take a stand for what he believes in. Hullabaloo provides for his village, and after befriending a dragon, he willingly sacrifices himself to save everyone he loves. Chivalry, affection, invitations, taking action, meaningful gifts. Buzz. Oh, Jessa, I will get to you. Don't worry. I have added you to the queue. So I would focus on the strength and the energy that you are getting from the moon. Oh no.
You remember that chili I put in the crock pot 6 hours ago?
Yeah.
It smells really filling the place now. And it's becoming quite unbearable.
I bet.
I'm going to turn into a wolf, as I should on Halloween.
Arf, arf, arf.
Chili dogs. Spicy chili dogs.
Reading jacket off? You don't like my jacket? Is that what you mean?
I hope so.
Pumpkin chipotle marinara in the crock pot here. Awesome blossom. Also, Jenna says that your chili probably tastes good.
Well, it's incomplete, but yeah. It was supposed to be 2 pounds of ground beef and a pound of ground Italian sausage hot, but they were out of ground Italian sausage in a freaking. I know, in 2 grocery stores. Then in 3 grocery stores, I couldn't find jalapeno peppers. I only had 2, so I had to use jarred for the rest of it. But at least I had some serrano, some dried chilies. I had that going for me, and some celery, which I know you don't like, but it's amazing. Some onions and Yeah, some smoky garlic diced tomatoes, tomato paste, some garlic refried beans,
Oh, I
not
skipped
beans.
a bunch of people. That's why.
Anyway, but yeah, spice is hot. 8 hours in a crock pot. It gonna be fine. But
It can be
incomplete. No
fine.
bell peppers. I could not find bell peppers in time, and it's like screw it. I got enough pepper.
Okay, Jessa. I'm gonna cut your deck. And Queen of Cups reversed, Three of Coins, and Two of Wands reversed. So being cruel and cold and stoic, maybe, and studying a craft. And Two of Wands could mean any number of things. Wands. Indecision, doubt, fear, the unknown, playing it safe. So you're having doubts about school or doubts about learning. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
How's it going, darling?
Want to see if my book's number one yet?
Sure, why not?
Just because that'd be so damn hilarious if I checked and it was.
Do
Number
they
two.
have a body horror sort of section in their store?
Well, no, but I'm number 117 in absurdist fiction. Wee-hoo. I am the absurd.
Usually, so it looks like someone is rejecting
Who is
coin.
this?
This is Jessa. A lack of common sense, maybe some laziness. Corruption, materialism, ruthlessness, authority, indulgence. I think someone went to college and partied and didn't pay attention to class.
That's a lot of people in college.
Maybe you should. It might not even be college. It might just be training.
Yeah, I did that without the college.
Eating chicken, stuffing, and broccoli soup. Yum.
Ooh.
For dessert. Does trick-or-treating happen in Canada? It does, but not in apartment complexes. May I get on the list? Absolutely you may.
All right.
We have our candy set outside. We're at the end of the neighborhood, so we tend to get far fewer than the front half, but still quite a lot. The temperatures, though, may impact it tonight. Pay attention to school. Pay attention to things that you should be learning.
I didn't. That's when I did show up to school. When I did show up, I was usually on something.
Yeah, Jessa, did you go to school and then flunk out? Also, hi Avantika. I have added you to the queue.
Price charge after all.
All right, Jenna's turn.
Jenna.
And Jessa admits that yes, she did.
Were you in a sorority or I've hung out at frat. I hung out at frat parties. I don't like frat guys. I don't get along.
Same Laura or was dropping as the sun lowers now. Brr. Yeah.
It's a cold.
You are confused? Well, I think you should be paying attention to school. Is it about my question or a general reading? It is a general reading.
Well, also,
I'm not doing specific questions. I'm doing general readings tonight.
I was gonna say depends on what they're teaching her. Could be a bunch of crap. Depending on.
I didn't look into what it was teaching, but
basically, unless it's medical or engineering or science, who knows? It's usually subjective after that point. Philosophical opinion.
Izumi has a bachelor's degree in industrial arts and secondary education. It was great to learn how to use a lot of different tools. Very useful. Also, hi, Katerina. I'm going to shuffle this one more time for Jenna. Maybe because I have training to do related to my job in the medical industry. Yeah.
Yeah, you better pay attention to that.
Yeah,
that's hard. That's hard work. That's hard. That's a lot of schooling.
That's a lot of schooling. Yeah, no problem. Just a little nibble. Him's a good doggo. Oh, Roy is begging for her dinner. Yeah. All right, I'm cutting the deck. And Ace of Swords, reversed, King of Wands, and the World. I think you're itching to get some, yeah. I think you're itching to get like hunkered down and actually being able to like have kids or like be a family, actually settle down somewhere, and it's not happening that way, and it's very frustrating. And you guys could help each other, but it's kind of like ships passing in the night. There's like a blizzard, and like one person is like a cripple and one person is a widow, and they could easily help each other, but they don't see each other in the blizzard. However, you are happy. You are happy and content in your marriage, and you might go on a trip. There's definitely traveling happening. I don't know if that is... Yeah, I think that's too deep. Five of Swords. Resolution, compromise, sacrifice, peace, and judgment. But you say you're fine and you're not fine. Some just fell off my fork. He's a happy doggo.
Aw.
So I would concentrate on your wonderful relationship. Three of Wands. I think you're going to be going because of work. Wands. Self-motivation, freedom, reward, romance. Yeah. I think you guys are going to have like a honeymoon. Didn't we do Jenna's a while ago? I remember asking if she was still here during it. I have been shuffling the deck that long.
Steady shuffling over there. Saku shuffle. The Shako shuffles in the she shed down by the she shore. All right, I'll put the bait down.
Or something. Okay. Next is Rita. Are you still there, Rita?
Rita.
I shall breaking into my chocolate. I broke into chocolate just a little while ago while watching John Oliver, whose report special story was about chocolate and the industry thereof and how fucked up it is.
I still like chocolate.
Miranda.
What's your favorite kind of chocolate?
I like dark chocolate.
Dutch chocolate.
I like dark chocolate. Yeah.
That dark chocolate is good too. Actually, I didn't get into dark chocolate. I was older.
Or 60%. Yeah.
I didn't like it when I was a kid, but as I got older, I got to appreciate dark chocolate more.
Okay. Rita, let me cut your deck. Let's see if something other than Temperance shows up. Ace of Swords reversed. Six of Swords reversed. Five of Cups. Ouch! So lack of communication, misinformation, rigidity, and confusion. Feeling trapped, instability, canceled travel, abuse, unresolved issues, and self-pity, guilt, regret, stagnation, and depression. The Five of Cups is useless regret without learning. Jealous of her husband's new wife, Lola Verona drowns her own children, and now her wailing ghost wanders the earth. She continues to wallow in grief, refusing to seek redemption or happiness. Yeah, the cards just smacked Rita. She too might be living a life of destruction and excess outside of her means, maybe. And she could get help, but she just isn't. And I think, whoa, you got the Tower and the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords reversed. Rita, message me. What's your confusion about how to handle shit? My dog is letting me snuggle him, and it's grand. That sounds wonderful.
Oh, give the dog the pedos.
Yeah, Rita. I'm gonna write down a note. Where is my pencil? Here's a pencil. That was a really dark reading. So, Rita, get back to me on that. Or this deck is just angry at me for running so many readings back to back.
That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Some decks don't like that. I had to cleanse my my Mystic Monday. Damn it. Fam is back. Be right back. Okay. Hi, Rachel. Would you like a reading too?
Well, the deck's being angry. Why don't you just get another one? Or are you using the same deck the whole time?
Because I don't know if the deck is angry yet. That's the first dark reading that I've had. like outright fuck, full of fuckery, fucked up reading. So Rachel might be done with her stream, question mark, or she is here on the sprint. Hopping through while waiting on people to get done with their shopping. No, thank you. I'm still working through the one you did for me. Yeah. But mind if I share the stream with other folks? Please do.
Hit the like button.
Another 40 minutes that I'm going to be doing this. So. Oh, and she finished at like 6. Like an hour and a half ago. Okay, I think RC is next.
Actually, after that last one. No, go ahead. Well, I guess we'll see for sure if the tarot deck is angry. If my comments have been angered it farther.
Let's see what's up. I'm cutting the deck.
I'm grabbing my vape.
Okie dokie.
Uh-oh.
You've been fighting depression and imbalance. And it is a running battle. Like, and it's preventing you from growing. But it looks like you're about to start some learning. Knight of Coins. Ace of Cups reversed. So that depression is a problem.
I mean, compared to where I was, even a couple months ago, I'm all right. I've had to get over some pretty bad shit. I would say not just recently, for a while. It's like one storm after the other, and I feel like I'm finally like coming off the the foggy haze of that other side, where it's not as harsh. I can live.
Indeed.
It's becoming livable, where it's not so much like it's just about getting out of your head and just keeping your shit out, occupied with other shit, which I'm doing, focusing on my own thing.
That use the work to your advantage. And
anyone that
I'm seeing a lot of distract yourself with work so that you watch the replay. Yeah, watch the replay and get a hold of me. Rita, I know you are getting ready to do your own stream.
Thanks for being you, Rita. I can't help it being me, for good or ill. It's gotten me in trouble.
I think I'm not going to say that you fighting your depression with work is a bad thing, because it's saved my ass more than once.
Well, a lot of it has to do with things that are out of my control.
Yeah.
Just focus on the things that are in my control where I can change for the better. And that's just where I'm finally at now. So it just dragged me down through that dark fucking sea. The pressure is getting too strong. And that's why I started moving more momentum towards the shit I got going on. Not to mention I'm going to be going off and working on my writing and just trying to see what I can do with that. Branch off into
And
media.
I'm seeing a lot of that, and I think it's going to be really good for you.
We shall see. If y'all don't forget about me.
We won't forget about you, especially
No.
if you keep showing movies.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna definitely cut that down. I mean, October, of course, I'll show one every night because that's what I do. That's my little dumb tradition. Now tonight is also one of my dumb. What I say, not dumb tradition at all. I'm watching The Thing and Halloween, the same movies I watch every year because it's awesome. They're great.
Meeting Jenna in the backstage. Thanks, Sako and RC, for being you. Oh, thank you. Meeting Jenna in a few minutes. Okay. I'm sure she is going to be super helpful. We put candy out on the porch. That is good. I don't forget about my friends. I might go hiding in my hole sometimes, but my friends are friends for life. Indeed.
For sure, doll. I was doing that stream with Adega last night. You reminded me, he was like one of the first people I met when I started getting into writing.
Yeah.
She was not too far behind him.
Okay, Eva. I'm cutting your deck. Oh, I guess that card is going to be in the reading.
Notice that you keep jumping out of your hands.
Yeah. Page of Coins. Upright. Which is like a student. The Devil reversed, which is like freedom or a breath of fresh air. And the Queen of Wands, who is very passionate, very yang oriented. There's like a volcano in the background, and she is still hulaing. She is doing the heck out of it.
Aloha.
Aloha. What are you studying? Oh. But it is past your it is above your head, and it has you frustrated. But your marriage is super rad. So I think you should lean on your lean on your husband. You're kind of losing hope, and you are having trouble understanding the things that you want to study. The freedom and the marriage and the wedding, or a party, maybe. Celebration of some kind. Seems to be domineering in the support column. And 7 of Coins. Reward, perseverance, decisions, investment, and fruition. But you're having trouble deciding which one. You're surrounded by benefit, but you feel the need to pick one or the other, and you don't got to pick one or the other. You can have both and have your cake too.
Cake.
Cake.
Cake and chili dogs.
That's how far above my head it is. I'm not studying anything. Yeah, him's my rock. Okay. There is a wedding in my future. Not my wedding, but a wedding. That is cool. Also cake.
What kind of cake, though? I mean, you can do chocolate, but I like the fancy ice cream cake.
I like the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Coins combo. That warms my heart. I think you're questioning yourself when you really don't have to. Things aren't just black and white. Like you can branch out a little bit there. Also, wedding cake. Yes.
Cheesecake.
Mm.
Chocolate cheesecake. With more chocolate on it. All right, I'm done.
I'm shuffling these cards back into my deck.
And singing while doing so.
Sounds like somebody is driving.
Me?
No, outside of my house.
It sounded like a chopper was going by earlier. I was looking around to see if I had any audio going.
I think I know what the read is about, maybe. What is the cake and the eating it two things? What are the two things I'm trying to choose between? The Eight of Wands or canceled plans? So Nah.
At least the readings are getting lighter.
So you want to know whether to travel or not to travel? No shit. To travel or not to travel? I say travel. But that's my personal opinion. I think everyone should travel. Not a cheesecake fan, but also earlier today, cheesecake was a dominant topic of another stream where it was determined to be a pie. It is a pie.
Yeah, it is.
It is a pie.
Why don't we call it cheese pie?
Why don't we call it cheese pie? Cream cheese pie.
That just sounds dirty. A cream cheese pie.
I think it's telling me to buy a second house. It might be.
And let me move in.
Then I could travel without traveling. Having a vacation home. Maybe you can have a vacation home. Think about that.
Where would you have a vacation home? I'm imagining you somewhere either like east or in some like dark castle in Germany.
Then, we took 4 trips to Tennessee this year. You should have a vacation home in Tennessee. It is beautiful there. The people suck.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, the people kind of suck. But
watch out, people look like me. They all got big ass pumpkin heads.
Oh, it's where my eldest daughter and 4 grandchildren live. Oh, so it would be hella convenient for you to have a home there.
Wouldn't it be really messed up? But never mind. She didn't say smoke around, right? Never mind.
You should buy a house out here in Sedona.
No, where would Sako's vacation house be at?
New Orleans, probably.
God, I really want to go
Or
there.
Sapporo, Japan.
I really want to go there. But no, some guy was in a Dega stream last night talking about, he lives in New Orleans. Like, I've always wanted to visit that place. Like, I'm really big into old cities with just real deep, dark histories.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a really thick history. There's lots of kitsch, but once you get past the kitsch, like you find some old fucking conjure.
See, and I just come from a land that's been, cursed since its founding.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of just drawn to that kind of energy too. I want to think New Orleans. Well, yeah, it is kind of cursed, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a big choice. I understand, like, do I move there? Do I not? And just continue to commute? Like, but 4 times in a year? Man.
I wouldn't move to New Orleans. I'd move more in state, just be safe from hurricanes and all that. But hell yeah, I'd live down there.
Right on. Is Laura Nettles around? I know she was eating dinner just a while ago. Are you there, Laura? Are you there?
Guess you can catch the replay.
She can, which is kind of what Rita had to do. We'll do it 4 or 5 next year, too. But we are done for this year. Oh, yeah, I hope so. So close to the end of the year. Decided winter months are out since the odds of the weather coming into play is high and canceling would kill my mental health. Yes.
This year kind of just blew right by.
Yes, it did. It was faster than all 3 years combined.
Which is crazy because I didn't do much sleeping. It was a blip.
It was a blip. All right. You're ready. I'm cutting your deck. The King of Coins, who has been a popular topic today. The Wheel of Fortune upright, specifically. And the Seven of Wands reversed. I'm a little concerned about the Seven of Wands reversed. There's the Five of Coins again, but the 10 of Coins. So are you on the outs with your family, or are you counting on them a lot? I think you're having trouble communicating with your family. Which is kind of wonky considering the holidays are coming up. You take bad karma and you have it for lunch. Taking risk when you are keeping a close eye on your financial stuff. Yes, I'm having trouble communicating with my parents. I left my religion and they are still a part of it. Yeah. It's the family part, which kind of hurts. It looks like you're going to want to pay attention to your own mental health, to your own belief system. Get in touch with yourself. You've heard enough of God's stuff. Such a hard boundary to lay out. Yeah. Hugs. So, taking risks when you're watching your finances, you're going to want to spend money on yourself. And you know what? I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. I love the way that you are handling some bullshit. But things are going to work out in your favor. It might seem like things are real bad, but so what? Okay, so they're bad. But
I mean, I get that. I come from a family that nobody communicates, and they all are part of religion I absolutely do not believe in. So there's always been that kind of rift.
I need ones. I think either you have given up or it's recommending that you give up. I'm not sure which. But you might have some family who you can count on, maybe. Ten of Coins is like a generational card. So maybe some of the kids like you. And I learned a long time ago that spirituality and religion are not the same thing. Ding, ding, ding.
You are correct.
Yes.
Light bulb.
I'm so sorry, Laura. Jeez. Says you could get help, but maybe not. But maybe you should spend some money on yourself. And don't worry about the thing with your family. I think they'll still talk to you. Just don't make it the topic of conversation. Hello, Theo. How are you doing? I have another 15 minutes.
Don't mean a thing if you got to do it sing. Do what?
Do-wop, 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 do-wop.
What's you about that Duke Ellington? He be swinging, baby.
Yeah, that was bonkers. Yeah, don't make it a topic. But try talking to your parents not about religion. Talk about work or something. I don't know. Talk about
I mean,
having patience with each other.
which I kind of do the same thing when it comes to religion with my family, and like not only that, politics. I don't get
Yeah.
into that crap whatsoever. So like I'm kind of against all sides. I'll argue. That's why I just leave it alone. Like, all right, so how are the crops growing this year? Something stupid, whatever. Yeah, religion is so evil.
Yeah. Hi, V. How are you?
Hello, V.
I will add you to the queue. Um, is Avantika still there? Because if not, then V is next on the I am good. Right on, sister. Boundaries are in place these days. Yeah, I bet they are. I'm so sorry, Laura. That's a little heavier than I like to do on stream. And I expect that kind of reading out of my shadow deck, not out of this one. Yay, back. I am not the silent, loud middle. Neither are they. So that's good. Could be worse. Yeah. Could be. I will hold Avantika in my queue because it's been like almost an hour and they're probably not paying attention anymore. So V, I am cutting your deck. Normally I do general readings because the cards kind of pick the topic. Some kind of legal issue that requires travel, and I want to be sure about this. Spending the money on things you probably shouldn't spend it on. Sick, okay? Let's see what's up with this justice thing. Is it something to do with a marriage and something to do with the King of Wands? So getting it actually moving is someone is kind of rushing it. That is my ex who is making me go on a trip with him because a lot of money is tied up in it. You are more confused and depressed about the situation. Why would he spend so much money? And the new person is moving kind of fast. I'm spiraling. Yeah. Yeah, 10 of Wands reversed. I'm sorry. That is a rough situation to be in. Let's do a Two of Swords, the Star reversed, and the Ace of Wands reversed. So you are having a hard time choosing whether or not to go with this dude, I'm guessing. And you feel stuck. Yeah, you do. No, really, what should you do? No, really, what should you do? Well, the initial response is mysterious, and then the straight answer is 10 of Swords. So he's making me feel bad, like I'm a bad person if I don't go. Don't go. It's your ex. You are not a bad person for not going on that trip. You have a new relationship. Pay attention to that. It might be moving fast, which maybe, maybe that needs addressing. I'm so sorry you're in that situation, man. That's craziness. I know that's the answer, but I feel really bad. Well, spend some time with the new squeeze and maybe you won't feel so bad. That is bonkers. That is a bonkers. For one, that is one of the most specific readings I have ever given. And I feel like it's moving far because my ex is taking too much of my thinking power and I'm more bogged down than usual. Yeah. Understandably. That is nuts. That is the most specific these cards have ever, any of my cards have ever been. Nailed that. I think I'm going to cleanse my deck. And
well, where's the X going? I'll go with. So where's the X going? I'll go with. I'll take the trip and spend all that money.
Where's the X going?
I can show that fellow a good time. We'll have a guy's night. Let's just click Tool. Click Tool and I ditch him.
Like I only have 25% control of the gas pedal. Oh man.
New Orleans, I'm there.
Oh, and it's your favorite city. Oh. I see the problem. But if you go, you'll be miserable.
I keep hearing about New Orleans. I don't know if it's just me or everyone's been talking about it, but I think I need to go there.
New Orleans for the win.
Like in the past day, I've heard multiple people bring up New Orleans.
She's like, be my guest.
No, I'm not talking about with your ex. I'm like, just like in specific to me in the last 24 hours, people keep bringing up that city to me. I think it's insane, Joe.
So we have been rolling with the Tarot of the Divine. Every card is a masterpiece. Kibby Rose gave me this deck, who does readings like a whoa. She is a psychic. I can't wait. Yeah, he needs a date now. Yes. But he's crazy. He needs someone else to go with.
Yeah, I'll help him forget about, you if he's buying. he's got that money for that. Hell yeah, it's that.
You have to. Frenchman Street is awesome. I know. It's like my favorite place on the planet.
It's everybody been there too. I realized that as well.
Frenchman Street.
Everybody I know has
The
been to New Orleans with
food.
me.
The food on Frenchman Street is first place I ever had gator.
I want to try gator.
Also, I am that asshole who puts jambalaya in her red beans and rice.
I've had jambalaya. That's really good. There's a Cajun restaurant.
So New Orleans style red beans and rice is mostly beans with just a garnish of rice. And I'm like, no, I'm going to need more. So I just shove my jambalaya in with my beans.
An all-you-can-eat Cajun restaurant.
Yep.
I never heard. I don't know one around here, but that should be a thing.
I just saw a thing on Lafitte's blacksmith shop yesterday, and that is actually where I was when I found out about my brother. My phone blew up, and I had to excuse myself from the party that I was the center of. I have too many feelings for my new guy. I can't go to New Orleans.
Bring him with.
Yeah.
How big is he? Fit him into a luggage.
Just spent money on myself. Bought the Disneyland tickets. Going with Becca C. Smith. That is amazing. Laura,
Ooh.
that is the best thing you could have done.
You're not going to New Orleans?
Yeah, prayers.
Good luck.
Don't go. Oh, God, that is rough.
Let that guy find himself in New Orleans.
He is a tall glass of water. I do declare.
Well, define tall. I'm 6 foot. Ain't much taller than me. Anything taller than me is a walking building. You ain't fit me no luggage.
Or is he a tall glass of vodka?
You see right through him.
That is a hard choice.
He's a tall.
How do you say no to your ex who is like trying to guilt you into going on this trip with him to your favorite city? Like that's a ploy to get back with you.
I mean, you're already with somebody else. What? That's just me personally. Like, if she's somebody with somebody else, I don't care. I'm gonna go by myself, or I'm taking a friend with me. Bye. Have him take you. Laters. That's my point of view. But again, some people can't let go.
Who does that to somebody? Who does that to somebody?
Somebody.
I'm so sorry, V.
Somebody that can't let go. Is exactly what it is. They, want to hang on to what was the familiar.
And he just wants you around so you can be his punching bag?
Yeah, neediness. Fucking ugh.
Hi, HK Darkwood. I was just wrapping up my stream.
So
and Rita is probably streaming right the F now.
So cleansing the deck, because it was that accurate of a read.
It's getting personal.
So that's a bad thing.
When I'm doing general readings, yeah. I'm not looking to get super personal with people on a stream.
I hear that sound again.
Yeah. It's a chopper.
Get to the chopper. That's what you should do, V. Get to the chopper.
Police looking for somebody. because that's the only time when they hang out low to the treetops like that.
Well, it is a night for crimes. People are wearing masks.
Hi, Nicole. Hi, HK Darkwood. Yeah, V, hang out with your boyfriend. He's new and fascinating, and it might be moving fast, so slow it down. Draw your boundaries. Slow that bitch down, and
Never.
be content.
When it comes to like going from like dating somebody new after not too long of a last relationship, you definitely don't want to go too fast. You're just gonna either they're gonna freak you out, or you're gonna freak them out, or you're gonna fall back in old patterns.
Yeah, it gets iffy.
I know all that shit, man.
I am just wrapping up my stream. I am 1 minute and 30 seconds over.
Yes, and I gotta stir some chili dogs.
Yeah,
horror
and
movies tonight.
I need to get over to.
But I should probably share a link one more time for my story
Oh.
since new people are showing up. It got released today. Body horror story called The Cyst.
Yes.
Basically, my love letter to the body horror genre. My salute to the David Cronenbergs, the Junji Itos of the world, with something gross and horrible and offensive for all of y'all to enjoy. There is no, hold on, no reference or any trauma inflicted.
Oh, so Rita's got her hat on, and Jenna is on her stream too, and it is gonna be a blast.
I'll peep that while I'm stirring my chili.
You need to make sure to protect your energy if the cards start to spill all the tea. Yes, I have to totally agree with that. What in the world? It just told me your stream just started, or I thought, no, I've been doing it for 2 hours. I have put my deck away. I need to clean it. Have a great Samhain. Have a great Samhain, Laura. Everybody have a great Samhain. I'm going to have a conversation with my ancestors. So that is what my Samhain is going to be spent doing. Have a wonderful evening, darlings. Have a wonderful evening, HK Darkwood.
Good seeing you.
Here is a link to Miranda's Cauldron, aka Rita.
Got a bunch of links in the chat.
Got a bunch of links in the chat.
Got the link for The Cyst.
Yes, and the link to The Cyst. Go and enjoy some body horror for the season.
Apparently it's absurdist fiction as well.
Sweet.
Number 112 in the absurdist fiction category. I don't know how, but cool. It's pretty absurd.
It is pretty absurd.
Absurdly wrong.
Okay. I need to clock out. I'm sure RC is itching to get to his chili dogs.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Come
on.
If you like this video at any point, I encourage you to hit the like button. And if you want to see more streams like this one, you can usually wait until another Wiccan holiday pops up. I will usually do a stream like this. And hopefully I will not get as personal in those streams. And you might want to subscribe and maybe even ring that bell on the off chance that YouTube actually notifies you when I go live. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.
Happy Halloween.